Welcome to another round in F1 Classic. In round 13, it's McAllister on the front row with Gorov alongside. Strong qualifying from the two of them. It's UK World Blade take the track in pair 3 and 4. Sonic Air in 5th, Ultra 6th, and Iron Man is getting average qualifying in 7th. And it's Jonathan Sim in 8th with Mr. Mob returning Porsche in 9th. We've got MP4 in 10th, Rainbow 11th, Tom Leon, then Billy Kid and Magic, Sebastian Capo, and Jacob Kubica. Daniel Bolsarov lines up 16th with Taveda alongside, as well as Sierra being there, Pierre Enos, Fernandez, Harry, Livery, and Zygmunt. We're back for another race. It's been a while, but we're here finally once again as drivers preparing to get underway. There's 5 minutes later on. It's lights out, and away we go. And now as we look here, it's McAllister who's leading towards the first corner. Grigorov on the outside line is not doing anything good for him. UK will pick some penalty as he hits Grigorov. So that's possible damage for the pair of them. And yes, there's confirmed damage. So Grigorov upwards Radion, and he's ahead up into the lead of the Grand Prix. McAllister fighting back, clearly getting better traction out of Orange Radion. And Bloodjastrik ahead of his teammate now, just getting ahead as they head towards the next corner. And it's a whole pack we are seeing here of just the top 6 that we've known quite well this season. They're going to be fighting quite a lot, as you could probably imagine. UK ball up in the second, but that 5-second time penalty, it's going to be crushing to his chances of a good result here. The Boxarov also has picked up penalty, as you can probably see by now. This is leaving McAllister though a pull away as UK ball tries to defend from Grigorov, who's closing in on him. Down the inside he goes on the Briton. Can the Briton defend this one? It may not look like it. As we're going to go on board with the Bulgarian driver, who's never mind. They found the room, and they are ahead of the Briton. And will they close them off? No, they have not closed them off whatsoever. Sadakiera and Ultra, they're alongside each other. Iron Banners, uninvited guest. He's trying to invite himself here, as he's got the possibility as well to try and use his Dacia to make up some positions. However, it's not a 10 out of 10 car, so it's pretty unlikely. And then look at this pack, we're getting 3 abreast into the first corner here on lap 2 in the Grand Prix. And Iron Bound seats, finds out in the top 6, and Ultra, he's off the track, and there's a lot of contact there, Mr. Bob. He's hit Ultra, he went on 2 wheels as well. And that is defeating for Ultra, who cannot drive that car. That car is undrivable. There is issues with the car. He's got a damaged front wing. There's no puncture, but the car is in a bad state. Will he have to retire for this race? Will he retire whatsoever? We'll have to find out. But that bit of contact, it's tension, very clear tension, and Ultra was the one penalised. So I guess he's the only one who's there to blame. He can only blame himself, I guess. According to our penalty system, can be inaccurate sometimes, but it is accurate majority of the time. And yeah, Ultra, he's going to be nowhere this race. He's already in last. And there's virtual safety car for Mr. Bob. Oh, there he is in the wall. He's into the wall there on the exit of Pouon. He's lost it completely, and he's out of this race. And because we're getting virtual safety car, we can talk about the driver transfers. If you haven't noticed already, Mr. Bob returning to Formula 1 after taking a 2 race break. He's now back in a Porsche seat that Zach Wallace has willingly retired for the rest of the season at a minimum. Jonathan Sim also no longer Porsche TP. Yes, the ending. Can't talk about this now. At lap 3 we are here in Belgium. And that is where we are for today's race. We're now back underway, and Grigorov is free of charge as he's not got as much fashion now. However, Sadakiela, the only one here who could possibly get past him at the moment. UK ball, he's quite a bit down. He's 3 seconds down on the Brazilian and with a 5-second time penalty. As Iron Boundless, Bloodjastrik like that, trying for the move, can't get it. But Iron Boundless, he is charging down the straight. I forgot to change the cameras properly there, but Iron Boundless up into V4 in the Dacia car, and that is impressive. That for a 9 out of 10 car, where the entire top 6 except for himself are 10 out of 10 cars. This is impressive. This is a good performance from the Romanian. I am well impressed. As also, he's only just left the pits, and he's a good old 1 minute 4 behind McAllister. I guess Mario are just getting the data now at this point. They're just gonna let him collect data because he's not gonna do anything. And as for tire strategies, we don't see an end to the rain as of now. Oh, MP4 spinning into the wall, and that is gonna cause a little bit of carnage where he is. Zygmunt swerving out the way there. MP4 still stuck reversing. The Toyota unable to turn that car effectively. Yeah, he's finally done Grigorov! Penalty! Penalty for the two-time world champion! That's not good at all! The two-time champion fighting with McAllister picking up a penalty as we're here on lap 4. This time, he goes over to the inside. Will he be able to avoid making contact again? As there we are. He's got the move this time, but now he needs to pull away 5 seconds. Is that even going to be possible with these conditions? I guess you just have to hope for the rain to stop and something go wrong down at Mercedes. Maybe a communication error or something that could possibly affect them. But anyways, McAllister, he ain't giving up. He does not want to lose time either. He's staying right well within Ivo, and that is going to be some big pressure from Harry picking up a track limits warning. And it's actually in the points for Toyota. Toyota cannot be wasting this opportunity. This is an opportunity they need to take now. If they don't take it now, they're going to be done for. Tom Leon, podium last time out for the Sauber driver. Can he continue the streak can he keep a streak of good results? He went P7, P3. Can he potentially try and match the P7? Probably not, because Alabama is miles away. His best hope will probably be for someone to DNF in this top part of the grid, as McAllister tried for a move on Grigorov. It was a good attempt, but obviously you can't risk too much with these conditions. And as a result, McAllister has to settle for P2 once again. However, he's definitely losing a lot of time. Sergio Chiara getting right close to his Mercedes teammate. Of course, Sergio Chiara not happy with no upgrades for Mercedes so far. He's not happy with it. However, they're gonna have to just be happy with it. They're gonna have to, because he has got a huge championship lead, and at this point, at this rate, he's not gonna lose out. As Bloodshot Sonic, he's in P7 now, and I just see a track limit warning for him potentially, as I did not notice this, but Ravo up in a P6 for Dacia, teammate in 5th, so it's Dacia 5-6. Now that there is some solid work from the team, the Romanian team actually pulling out some pretty good teamwork for once. I'm dead impressed. As M4, even he is behind Ultramo. In fact, is M4 lapped? No, he's not lapped yet, as he enters his 5th lap right now. Grigorov coming to the end of it. And McAllister, he's invited Sergio Chiara because they've been fighting so much, and championship leader is right on their ends, which will probably soon invite the Dragons and the Dacias. I guess Slipstream just really working here. The magic into the wall, that is a front wing off. So she's going to have a change for her strategy. She's going to be coming into the pit lane, changing the front wing, and going on to a fresh set of full wet tyres. So whether we see intermediates this race, I'm unsure. There we are, McAllister rowdy outside of Ivo Grigorov, and that is an overtake. But Grigorov, being him, he knows what to do. He has the experience versus McAllister, so he fights back, and that is the position back for him. As McAllister down the inside of pool, he's found the room, and he's gonna have the outside for his next corner. But overall, McAllister fails again to get the move. Sergio, once again, he's going to have a good old chance this time. Belgian Sonic split the two Dacias. So I'll be very ready for Dragon. He'll be fighting for the P2 in the Constructors. So to do that, Belgian Sonic needs to make up a whole lot of time because UK Ball's got the penalty as well to deal with. As sad UK Ball will drop to P7, it's decent points. So that's looking to be a 5-7 for the team at Dragon. It's a solid result, but it's not what they need for these championships, as the Magic has been out not that far ahead of them before, as Gigorov is losing time. I don't know if it's just me, but is the rain getting less and less now? If it is it time to pit yet or not? Is there a possibility that it could start a dry up towards the end of the race? Not fully dry, but it's still a possibility. Could it happen? Sergio, now our race leader, and he's pulling out a gap to Grigorov. McAllister right on the rear edge of the Renault, but the Renault does keep that position. As Noah Herring, not a significant person this season, as you can probably tell at the moment. As he heads up over Rouge Radion, he's running P10. And points for Toyota, they would happily take that. But their rivals in the Manufacturers' Championship, Ferrari, looking to take the glory away. As Fernandez, a very experienced veteran of the series, he's there alongside Herring. And now we are into the corner. He gets P10. And that is going to be very annoying for Toyota, who are currently last in the Manufacturers' Championship, down in 5th. That is going to be a huge blow to them. But unfortunately, that's what it's like in F1. You can't have things secured easily. So Herring is going to have to fight. Not exactly a rookie of the grid. He's a rookie of the racing part. But he has experience in the team principal part. But he's not a team principal at the moment, obviously. He needs to try and use his rookie skills to get past a man who's in his 9th season. He's racing all seasons here. As Mercedes looking to make it a 1-2 with Cletus McAllister being in P2. It's not worked whatsoever. Grigorov flies through into first place. And where did that come from? He was losing time to all of a sudden just being rapidly ahead of everyone. What a move on the camel straight there. And Belgian Sonic picking up a 3rd track on this morning. If he's not careful, he's gonna pick up a penalty for sure. And this is probably exactly what Dacia want. Because if he does, then they have a possibility of a 4-5 finish if they're quick enough. The Jonathan Sim for Porsche running in P. That's a strong result for them at the moment. Tom Leon fighting with Fernandez. As Fernandez has managed to catch up to him. Herring's also in the mix. And with Fernandez being the piggy in the middle in this situation. And we've got 3 laps to go after this one. As M4 is being caught by Grigorov, you can see it there. He's pulled out a 2nd lead. Herring already fighting back. He doesn't care about the P9. He just wants to be ahead of a Ferrari. Because he cannot be outscored by Ferrari. Toyota cannot have this. If they want to get P4 to the Manufacturers' Championship, they need to pull something out of the bag right now. Otherwise, they're going to be done for. Sarah Guerra's pulled in to Grigorov, Upper Rouge Radion. As we see, the rain is 100% getting lighter. You can see it visibly, easily. As the Mercedes over on the inside is a popular place to try and do the overtake. It's worked out for him. He's upper place. But it's only a matter of time now. Before we go to Indus, you can see the track. It's getting damp. It's only damp at the moment by the looks of things. So will anyone be willing to take a pit stop this late on into the race and kind of do anything about it? As Ultra close... No, he's... Wait, is he closing on the second? Yes, he is. He is closing in on the McLaren. It's been a pretty decent race other than the collision from earlier. He's actually kept the gaps to leaders relatively the same, showing he does have the pace around here. As you can see, the rain though, there's no more rain. It is just a damp track. Will anyone be willing to pit onto inters or dry tyres? As we're gonna watch the magic stays out as well as before. So, as you can see, it's now, will you pit or not? We're heading on lap 10 now. In this end, I don't think anyone's gonna pit. As we go stands it into turn 1, he takes the lead of the race. And that is beneficial for him. A.G.E championship leader as it stands, he will extend his advantage with a race win due to eyeball penalty. But he's keeping it in. These top guys here, top 3, separated by so little time. Simply because God just wants to keep it on the podium, but these guys are going to make it as hard as possible for him. Can A.G.E will bounce back after a lack of wins and take an 8th win of the season? Is it possible for the Brazilian to do such a feat right now? Or not? Because you can see the track is damp, it's clearly intermediate conditions, but because of how late we're into this race, no one's willing to do it. No one is willing to go over and change their compound. No one wants to do it. And I don't blame them. As A.G.E looking to keep his position in this race, which is perfect for him. And the A.G.E team, they'll not be liking that. They'll be fuming at that probably, as Mercs have switched again. Jeez, these Mercs drivers have a very big obsession with switching places with each other. But you know what? It might just be the better strategy. If they constantly switch, they can see who's better where. And that's it. That's DRS. The DRS is enabled on these cars. You see it from McAllister. You can see it on the steering wheel. We have got DRS. We got no confirmation on the screen, but yes, there is DRS now. So drivers, everyone on a dry track, as it very much appears to be, using DRS on each other. Now that is something I never wanted to see here, but yeah, that is what's happening. At sector 1, McAllister fastest in that sector. Drivers though, they're going to be so slow around this track now, being on a dry track at the moment. But so far, McAllister managed to pull away brilliantly, absolutely storming his teammate. Could he be on for yet another win this season? And if so, can he at least pull out a second to his teammate? As I thought, he's gonna have to slow down. Will he slow down? I said we're on board for him. Okay, he's let McAllister by and A.G.E. And then we all can go off round Blancheron, getting up into P3, but it's not going to be any good for him. Cletus McAllister storming his team on the final lap. He takes the win. And it's the fastest lap as well from A.G.E. Igorov. UK ball finishes 4th on track. Takes the fast lap away. Will it be that position in the end? We'll find out. Yes, it is. Babnis and Ravo, 6th and 7th. What a result for Dacia. Johnson Sim PA, another strong result. Porsche, probably loving life right now. And as it stands, Tom Leon looking for another points finish. I'm absolutely loving that. Tom Leon, my man, you've earned some respect. Points every single race as M4 finishes 1 lap down. Fernandez scoring points as the Benetton P11. Herring misses out again. Daniel Boxarov is P13 for fasting time penalty. He's going to lose that place to Jacob Kubica, as Pablo Sierra will finish P15 from Sebastian Campo and Ultra. So it's Zygmunt who will also get P18. And Ultra taking the fast lap as well, taking that point away from what I think was UK ball. But yeah, it's going to be McLaren's 18th, 19th, and the Magic will be next after this. So he just went around Blanchimont at this point. You see the times compared to McAllister, they are huge. But the Magic nonetheless crossing the line on the dry track. and that is 1 minute 28.916 behind. We are here for the podium celebrations. We all love it. It's a good old tradition we do here. We love the podium and the national anthem. It's going to be the American national anthem again. Oh my. And Cletus McAllister, winner of today's race in Belgium, from Davy Sarkiara and Ivo Grigorov. That is it for the Belgian Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time. Have a good day. Let's listen to the American national anthem and embrace some freedom, everyone. American freedom, that's some sounds. And McCall wins for Sarkiara, Grigorov, and UK Ball. Bludgeon Sonic versus P5 after that result, and Dacia 6-7 with Bablis and Ravo, respectively. That's a good result for them. Jonathan Sim, Tom Leon, who's doing the points again. Fernandez, who scores points for Ferrari, incredible for them. Dominic Benedetto missing out on the points as well, Noah Herring. But we got commits to 13 from Boxarov. Then we've got Paulo Sierra, Sebastian Campo, Ultimo, who had an unfortunate race with the collision earlier, and Zygmunt, Lincoln of Magic, and then 4. Miss Small retired early on due to a collision after Poulon. That is it for Belgium. We'll see you next time when we go to Hungary. We'll be racing again for the Classic. Have a good day, everyone, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.